Hello everybody. How are you today? Happy Sunday. Sorry I'm getting on here a little late. We had company this weekend, so we have been crazy busy. So I wanted to talk about toner and when you should use toner and the purpose of toner. Okay, so growing up, I was always told whenever I started a skincare system that I needed to do like a toner. And I'm sure you can remember like back in like the Clinique days where they had you do a toner. I used stuff all throughout my childhood, well not childhood, but teen and young adult, that required a toner. And I didn't realize any of this information until probably a good couple of years ago about toner. So toners were originally created because when we wash our face with certain cleansers or soap, our pH balance gets kind of off. Typically our pH level should be like around a 5, 4.7 to 5 according to dermatologists. But what happens is in the past, like when you remember the old skincare regimens from Clinique, and they had like the toner, the big toner that comes with it, or you know, growing up I used Sea Breeze as a toner. It was an astringent. It was meant to bring that skin back to its pH level. So if you washed your face with something that dried it out really bad or made it feel tight, that's what the toner was originally created for, was to bring your skin back to its normal pH level. You know, you have pollution, you have oil production, we have makeup, we have alcohol shifts in our hormones and all of that. So it's really important to remember that you don't necessarily need a toner, but they're great. And I'm going to show you what I mean by toner, an exfoliating toner, not just a toner, but an exfoliating toner. Okay. So, remember that it's meant to bring your pH level back to your skin so your skin can have its regular pH. Now, the purpose of using an exfoliating toner, hi Linda, is that your skin is already at a pH level. Okay, so when I use my cleanser, I have a cleanser that mimics pH that I need. So when I wash my face, I have a cleanser that already mimics 5.0 to 5.5 pH. So I don't need an actual like astringent toner. Okay, so what I'm saying is like a toner that you would get at the store, you know, like a liquidy toner. I don't need that because my pH level is already mimicked to that. So it's not changing after I cleanse. So I don't need that toner to bring me back. But I do use an exfoliating toner that has lactic acid in it. Okay. Now lactic acid is safe for all skin types. It's safe for pregnant women. It's safe for eczema, it's safe for rosacea, it's safe for all skin types. Now, pH is another word that you can think of as alkaline. So if your face looks really flaky and red, or you have eczema or rosacea, your pH level is off. You have a lot of acidity, alkaline in the skin, right? So then you would need to look into like a toner, an exfoliating toner for that is gentle. Okay, so I tell you this not so you go out and buy just some exfoliating pad or anything like that. You want to be very careful, especially with rosacea and eczema. But that's how you can kind of know. Now for me, with my skin, I can tell every 3 to 4 days I need to exfoliate, toner my skin with a lactic acid. Lactic acid actually helps get deep down into the pore. So what's happening is our skin has like little balls underneath, right? And they're tight. When you use like a lactic acid toning exfoliator, it releases it, it loosens it, so it can actually get down in there and it can reduce that. So I'm actually going to be using a toning pad today. It has witch hazel in it, which is really great for all skin types, okay? Now, I did wash my face before I did this, okay? So you guys are going to see how it's still going to pick stuff up. Now, toning exfoliating pad's purpose is to, oh my, it is picking stuff up, gross. It's used to get the goodie that is left after you've washed your face, okay? So for example, if you were wearing makeup that day and you washed your face, this is going to get all the extra goodie. Now, you do not use this every single day. I do not use these pads every single day. I use them once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending upon my skin. I really work on it up in here because I have a lot of dead, dry skin there. Oh, this pad is gross. So the purpose of a toner is to remove the dirt and grime that is left over. Its purpose is also to tone, restore, and help that pH level. Okay, so that is why I use these. Now, I do my neck, okay, because our neck is very important. Now, I would normally do down here. For some reason, I have these hellacious bug bites. I have no idea what's going on there, but I'm just going to stay away from those. And I took a shower, so we shall see what this pad looks like. Now, you want to, as you age, you want to tighten your cells. You want to reduce the penetration of impurities, environmental contaminants. You want to protect and remove. Some of you who use a lot of chlorine water, different cities are different. I know, like when I go to my in-laws, it smells like bleachy in their water. It's really bleachy. So when I come home, I always do like a detox on my skin because it is super bleachy. If you spend a lot of time in the pool, this is important for you. Now, normal like acid, like glycolic acid, I tend to stay away from because it can make your skin really red. If you're outside a lot, it can cause you to sunburn. I don't think it's safe for pregnant women or women with different skin disorders like eczema or rosacea. So I never really touch that field because I don't want women to break out or have any problems with that. That's why I like using these lactic acid pads, okay? So we'll kind of look here. This is just for my face. Okay, so I did wash my face with my charcoal bar. I do my charcoal bar a couple times a week, but it's a little dirty. And this is from my neck. Guys, that is from my neck. So what this lactic acid pad does is it helps to get anything that is left over, okay? Now, that is just disgusting, utterly disgusting. This is from the face. This is from the neck, okay? That is just crazy to even look at. So what I do is I let this dry. It takes about 15 minutes for it to really fully go in there. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I used to be a loyal microdermabrasion at the salon, like the professional salon, once a month before COVID happened and we had to go into quarantine. I also got chemical peels, alternating that because I have a lot of sun damage. But since I've been using these lactic acid toning pads, I haven't had to do it because the results are insane. I have better results from this than what I was getting when I was going to the salon. And I was having to go more frequently at the salon. So with this, I can use these professional grade toning pads and get the same effect because the exfoliating toning pads and lactic acid is the same thing that they use at the salon for acid wise. There's different types of peels and things that you can get, but I like that this saves me money. I'll let it dry and then I'll put on my smoothie moisturizer. Now, what I love the most about this moisturizer is that it'll benefit you because it has alfalfa in it. Alfalfa actually mimics retinol. So you should not be using retinol when you use a lactic acid or a toner because A, it'll irritate the skin, but B, if you are outside a lot in the summertime, you do not want to use a retinol. Retinol is photosynthesized, meaning that it's sun synthesized, meaning you can burn from it. So even when I use this pad and me and my daughter go swimming, I will use like a face SPF because look at how gross that is that it just came off from my neck. That's my neck. And this is off my face after I washed it. So I don't need the pad to bring my pH level back like a normal toner does. I'm using the lactic acid pad because it is professional grade. It does what you would do at the salon, but you're bringing it at home. And then I moisturize, which is basically like a smoothie for my face. It has alfalfa and has celery in it. Alfalfa gives the same benefits as retinol without it being retinol. And you want to stay away from retinol in the summertime because it can cause you to burn. It can cause your skin to get irritated. It can cause acne people to be very irritated. You can't use retinol if you have eczema or rosacea. So that's why I like to use this green smoothie. It also, with celery, it's very hydrating and nourishing for your skin. So if this is not scare you straight about what it looks like on your neck after you've washed your body and on your face, like that's just gross. So that's what I do. That is a toner versus a exfoliating toner and how you should use it. You should only use it twice a week, maybe once a week, and with a couple of days in between each use. And you want to use it after you wash your face. And you don't want to use any other exfoliating like brushes with it or anything before you wash it when you're washing your face. You just want to wash your face and find yourself a cleanser that already has the pH balance mimicked in it, not one that you have to actually use like an over-the-counter toner with like liquid. You want a cleanser that actually has the pH in it, so you don't have to worry about that. So all you have to use is an exfoliating one that's going to reduce wrinkles, fine lines, increase the glowing of your skin, reduce redness, increase collagen, all of those fun things. So that is what I do twice a week. Instead of going to the salon where I used to go and spend buku money, 50, 60 bucks a pop, this is by far the best thing I've ever used in my life. I can already feel it. I leave it on for 15 minutes and then I put my moisturizer on. So that's what I do, guys. And I love this because look at this part. This just pops right out when you're done with it. And you can just refill this. So I love that. And it just smells amazing. So I hope you guys have a good Sunday.